What is up, guys? Fest here, back with another Call of Duty Ghosts gameplay commentary. Today I want to talk to you about spawns in Call of Duty Ghosts, how they're different. So without further ado, let's get into some gameplay commentary. So a lot of people have been complaining about the spawns in Call of Duty Ghosts, and I'm one of them. They're definitely hard to predict to actually play competitive, as many of you know. You actually have to predict spawns pretty well. That's a major part of the mental game and mental aspect of competitive. But in this game, it's extremely hard. I don't know if it's impossible. I haven't played enough competitive to actually see if anyone really can predict spawns, but my solution to it, first off, is to just use Amplify. If I can't predict the spawns and where they're coming from, Amplify definitely helps me out. But I definitely contribute this to the big maps, and not just the size of the maps, because let's be honest, the size of the maps does contribute a lot to them, but it's just not the main cause. The big maps are a cause still, though. You would think with bigger maps that, like in Chasm, take Chasm for example, you're seeing Chasm on the gameplay, kill confirmed on Chasm. Chasm is a big map, right? Big compared to most Call of Duty maps in the past, in general. But Chasm, what they want to do with the big maps in this game, I feel like, is they actually want to make them try to play small. And by doing that, they're going to spawn you closer to the enemies, but I don't think it really works for this game. But the map's main issue that influences spawns, and just the map's main issue in general, is Ghost tried to take a new strategy, kind of like Modern Warfare 3 did, but I feel like it actually worked in Modern Warfare 3 because spawns weren't that messed up in Modern Warfare 3 compared to Ghost. But in Modern Warfare 3 and in Ghost, you have this completely chaotic map, right? Just sightlines everywhere. B-Dom is in the open most of the time. You can get shot from behind, 2 stories above you, 3 stories above you, under you, below you, beside you, anywhere. You can get shot from anywhere at any time, pretty much, unless you're just camping in a corner, basically. So, to fix this, what Treyarch has done in their side of things, take the map Raid, for example. Every map in Treyarch's is a 3-lane map, and this doesn't work very well for casual. It's still very fun to play Black Ops 2. I love Black Ops 2. I have a good time with it. But casually, you can't get as many kills from behind, which the casual player that's not very good at the game is going to like. He doesn't have to work for his kills as much, and anyone can kill anybody in the game. But the 3-lane maps are really good for competitive, and that's shown in Black Ops 2, because if your team is better than the other team, they're going to have map control on those 3 lanes. You're not going to be able to cut through, and you're going to be pinned down, and you're just going to get annihilated through those 3 lanes, because that's the only way to cross the map, through 3 lanes. So basically, what the 3-lane system does is it has one minor lane on each side, and then a middle lane that's really important to control. That middle lane is going to be where most engagements happen, and the flanks are going to happen on the minor lanes. So what this causes is, in the middle of the map, generally, there's going to be a huge buildup of action, and to me, casually, Ghost maps are great. Not saying Treyarch's maps are bad, casually, because they are also very good, but if I had to pick a map set between Treyarch and Ghost, I would definitely pick Treyarch because they are really good for competitive, but they are also really good for casual. How I'm seeing the game is it's a really big challenge thus far because I'm just trying to learn the spawns, and I never felt like this in Black Ops 2. If someone came up to me and asked, hey, do you want to go hop on some GBs in Black Ops 2? Keep in mind, Black Ops 2 is my first competitive Call of Duty. I would have been like, no, I'm not going to play game battles. We can't even win league play. We need to win league play. But in this game, I don't even care if we lose game battles. I just want to grind, and I have a passion to learn how this game works. I can't explain it, but I just really want to learn how the game works. And spawns is what I need to learn, and I feel like it's kind of impossible to learn. So in Ghost, the difference between competitive maps and Ghosts and competitive maps in Treyarch games like Black Ops 2 is, take slums for example. You have 3 lanes and you can actually get map control. If you have map control, you're going to win the game most likely. Whereas in Ghost, it's not really key in Ghost because there's so many flank routes, there's so much verticality to the maps that there's no real map control available for you to take as a competitive team. Other than, of course, major areas, but then there's still minor areas that you're missing coverage on. So my possible solution to this would be, and it's weird because it seems like every year Call of Duty outsells Battlefield by a large margin, right? Call of Duty is much more successful than Battlefield. It's not by any means a better game than Battlefield, it just appeals to a broader audience than Battlefield. And my possible solution is, because you see Battlefield getting emulated by COD. I don't understand it because Call of Duty does outsell Battlefield, but you can see it in dynamic map events. You can see it in a number of things, really. But my solution would be, what if, for example, in Domination, you could pick your spawn like in Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4. This would eliminate the need to have even a spawn system in the game. You would pick your spawn. Say in Domination, if one team had C and the other team had A and B, you could choose to spawn at C, or you could choose to spawn halfway between C and B, and it could give you 2 options halfway between C and B. It could give you an option on the left-hand side of the map, the right-hand side of the map, and it could even give you an option in the middle of the map, and there's some way that you would know if it's safe or not. That would still make it so that you would have to tell if it's safe or not, but it would be a lot less work on the spawn system in general. I think this would allow a lot more strategy, even if you had to implement a respawn delay for it to be fair. Let me know what you guys think about that. I think it's a pretty decent idea. I don't know if it definitely wouldn't work in Treyarch maps. Treyarch maps are too small. Don't get me wrong, I love Treyarch maps, but I think they would work on Ghost maps. Let me know what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. Next gen content on the way, guys. Be prepared for the next gen to drop. Till next time, guys, please subscribe, like, favorite, comment. Do all that you do, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.